guys, welcome to today's student interview. So this one is with our student called Manos. He is new to OnlyFans. He comes from a crypto background, which is quite interesting. He's had very, very quick success, the same as pretty much all of our students so far. He, interesting enough as well, has come from a different coaching program, and he shares his experience on kind of the one previously to ours and why he wanted to invest into ours and the journey he's had and the experience he's had with our coaching program, and was it all worth it? So this one is a great listen. So if you guys are watching this, I hope you guys enjoy this. Leave a like on the video. If you guys are interested in joining our coaching program, there will be a link down below somewhere around here. Also to Manos' agency, and all his links will be down in the description as well. Guys, enjoy the video. I'll see you on the next one. Cool, brother. So yeah, the same as everybody, I always get you guys to introduce yourself. So if everybody watching, give them some context about who you are and where are you from.
Hey guys, so my name is Manos. I'm from Greece. I started OFM a few months back. Before that, I was going into crypto and basically met some friends through a crypto group, and they introduced me to OFM. We didn't actually start through Marcus. We did start from another mentor, a Greek guy, but I felt like what he was giving us wasn't enough. So I told my team to just join the Oura program, and it was a good idea, I think. So so far, I'm happy with it. Very happy, seeing
Awesome.
good
Okay.
results.
So it was so you're from Greece, and initially one of the things before OFM was crypto, right? That's what you're doing.
Yeah, some crypto in the summer back. Tried copywriting as well, but yeah, didn't
Mm-hmm.
really make money from that.
Mm-hmm. And with crypto, what were you kind of doing? Building NFTs or kind of just day trading shit coins? What were you doing?
Yeah, I was not very good with the graphs, so I was mainly into NFTs. I was doing it with a friend, so we were researching together and like looking where to invest and stuff. But it takes a lot of time, I guess. And when I got introduced to OFM, I was like, this is better as like an actual business model with crypto. I was not really sure, like
Yeah.
flop anytime, so
Well, it's
I
quite
was not.
literally a massive risk, right? You're gambling with
Yeah, I
NFTs.
didn't really have the money to be investing into like good NFTs that I actually wanted to buy. So it was kind of difficult for me to, without the experience as well, to just find the right NFT to buy and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm. Okay. But in general, by the way, have you ever had like a service-based business before OFM?
Mm, no, nothing.
Okay, interesting. So this is your first one. Okay, interesting. Because for me, it's like I always say this. I feel like people should start with a service-based business. I mean, there's no right or wrong, but with a service-based business, it's the most surefire way of just making money like consistently, month in and month out. And there's not
Hmm.
really much risk. I mean, the biggest risk is you go back to zero, but you can't necessarily lose money as such. So anyway, interesting, bro. So you were doing some crypto, and then some of your buddies were like, "Hey, bro, have you heard about OFM?" And when was this? How
Yeah.
long ago was this?
So it was end of March, and we just got into it as soon as possible. We just made an agency, like on Instagram, just started outreaching models and
Mm-hmm.
found one pretty quick actually. So
So,
it was, yeah, it
so,
was
uh,
good.
so, so straight away, then, as soon as you heard about OFM, it just made sense to you, right? Like the business model is pretty simple. You're like, "Fuck it, I can do this."
Yeah, yeah. I actually like started looking up OFM and stuff, and like your YouTube popped up, and I was
Yeah.
looking into your videos at first. And I was like, this guy, this seems trustworthy, honestly. It was good. I was getting a lot of value. I got some free scripts from you guys. I was into the Discord group, the free
Hmm.
one, uh, and got some free value as well. So it was pretty good.
Okay. So when you
Helped out a
started,
lot.
when you started OFM, by the way, then, bro, you were doing it with your business partners already, or you start by yourself?
Yeah, yeah, all together.
Okay. And there's how many? Two, three of you?
Hour five actually.
Five. Okay, interesting.
Yeah.
Okay, cool, cool, cool. Okay, so you guys started. What was it like? So what was it like when you guys started out?
So we just went all in, like made the Instagram profile, started outreaching. We had this mentor obviously at first, so he told us like what to do step by step. And after we got our first model, we like our first month was pretty good. Of course, you encounter problems, you gotta solve them. It's like for all five of us, the first time we get into like a service-based business. So it's you encounter difficulties, of course, but it's good. It was pretty good.
And how did you
Like
go about getting your first model, by the way? Was it just like a random girl you guys outreach to, or is it somebody you knew?
yeah, yeah. I actually got on a few calls, and then one random night, just I got a DM from a girl, and like I had the initial DM. I just booked her that night and we started right away.
Oh, cool, perfect. And is she from Greece as well, or is she from
No,
elsewhere?
she's from Argentina.
Argentina. Okay, cool,
Yeah.
cool. Okay, interesting. And was this girl just starting out as well, or was she already doing OnlyFans for a little while?
She was doing OnlyFans. She told me she was working with another agency, but she wasn't really happy with it.
Yeah,
So I just took the opportunity, offered her like that we could help, and she took it.
very good. Okay, cool. And you done the call yourself, huh?
She didn't want to get on a call. She's not confident with her English, but we've got two more models right now.
Mm-hmm.
One I got on a call with her. She's perfect. Like it's pretty good. We're starting right now,
Mm-hmm.
and we actually booked the third one. So like we're on three right now.
Okay, very
But yeah,
good, very good.
going decent, man.
So,
It's going decent.
and also, when you got this first model, by this point, you hadn't have signed up to our coaching program, right? This is when you guys are just trying it all by yourself.
Yeah,
Or sorry, no, at this point, I think you did have the Greek mentor. Is that right?
yeah, correct.
Yeah. Okay, cool. Who is it, by the way? Because I might know him.
Damien.
Ah, okay. No, no, no. It's not. I was thinking, but to be honest, I don't know if he's Greek. Do you know King Vakalis? Or that's his
Yeah,
Insta.
yeah,
Is he Greek? I
you
think
know,
he's Greek.
yeah. He's Greek.
Ah, okay. I thought it was going to be him. He's the only Greek guy that I know who does that. But
Yeah,
cool.
he does. He's in based in Dubai as well. So
Yeah, that's it. That's it. Yeah, it's a small world, bro.
yeah, man.
um, so cool. Okay, so you sign up to this guy, Damien. And you got your first model, fantastic. And
Mhm.
talk me through kind of the first month. So throughout the first month, it was just this one model you're working with, right?
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
So we thought of getting more models, but we said, okay, let's just take it slow, learn how to master this, and like, actually be able to get good results. So our first month was $6,000 in profit. So I'd say it was good because from a 9 to 5, it'll take you a while to get 6,000. So I'm not even complaining. I cannot complain. It's perfect.
Of course.
Like it did slow down mid-month because we had some problems. Like the model was not really sending as much content, and
Mm-hmm.
like we ended up getting some profiles taken down, stuff like that. So we had to fix those things. We slowed down, but still was a good month. And
Mm-hmm.
right now we're going through the second month.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Okay. And what was the girl doing before, by the way, if you don't mind me asking, before you guys started working with her?
I think she just studies, and she was doing OF with another agency, as I said.
I meant in terms of earnings, sorry. In terms of how
Uh,
much was she making before you guys?
I don't think she has done another job. She's like 19,
Mm-hmm.
so
Okay.
she was earning like 1,000 from the other agency.
Wow. There you go. Fucking hell.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. And yeah, you're absolutely right. I mean, I have a chat with Harry every now and then, my business partner, you know,
Mhm.
Harry.
Yeah, yeah.
I feel like we become a bit numb over time about like, oh, only 6,000, 5,000, 10,000, 20,000. But bro, that's a fucking lot of money. That is a lot of
Yeah,
money.
man. Yeah.
My first 9 to 5, I only made like 1.2 thousand a month in a fucking month, bro. And yeah, this is crazy. Okay. So that was the first month, and now you guys, it's now the second month, right? With this
Yep.
model? Yeah. Okay. And are you guys already planning on the second model, or still just kind of focusing on this one and just trying to figure out how it all works?
So the second model is preparing content right now because she's just starting out in defense.
Mm-hmm.
So we're just waiting on that. She has she planned an actual photo shoot with a photographer.
Oh
So that's
wow.
coming up this weekend. It's gonna be good. We haven't done
Wicked.
something like this before.
Mm-hmm.
So we're gonna get some nice content from her and start off by next week, hopefully.
Mm-hmm. Fantastic. And
Then we
then
have
I think
another.
you mentioned there's a third one
Yeah,
as well, yeah?
yeah. We signed her yesterday.
Mm-hmm.
My friend spoke with her, actually, my colleague. I didn't do the speaking with her.
Mm-hmm.
She just seems excited to start as well, and hopefully her. I'm not sure if she does OnlyFans or not. I didn't ask him, but she should be starting by next week as well.
Fantastic. And bro, you guys done the right thing, by the way, where when you're starting out, don't try and sign up like 5, 6 models from the get-go.
Mhm.
It's easy path to failure. What you guys are doing is right. So you just stuck with one model, you're trying out a bunch
Mhm.
of different things, going through our program, seeing what works and what doesn't. And then once you figure out, okay, maybe this works better than this, then you can start to go ahead and get more models, which is what you're doing, which is fantastic.
Exactly.
And I mean, also with you guys, there is 5 of you, right? So it's a
Yeah.
lot easier for you guys to take on a lot more models.
course. Yeah.
So right now you guys haven't hired like chatters or anything. You're just doing it all between the five of you, yeah?
So we're looking into that right now. We have the interviews tomorrow and the day after. For both like VAs in general, we're looking for somebody to do promoting for us, so we
Mm-hmm.
can just focus on onboarding more
Mm-hmm.
and like a chatter, of course, because like right now it's not really working with time zones
Yeah.
because our customers are in America, like the
Mm-hmm.
guys in OnlyFans, so we have to stay up all night if we want to chat. So it's not the best.
Yeah.
So, like a chatter would be good.
And how's that going for you so far? Like finding the chatters? Are you just started or have you already interviewed a few people?
We have like you probably know this, but you get a lot of DMs on Instagram, so we're looking into those, and we also have like some websites that you guys mentioned.
Yeah.
So
Cool.
we're posting job ads over there.
Okay.
We're
So
getting we're getting replies, so we just
definitely,
have to filter them.
yes, definitely go through your initial connections, right? So people who follow you, people who watch your stories, and just start advertising it, right? Don't be shy about
Yeah,
it.
of
Um,
course.
and that's like the best staff members that we have. Even for the consulting business, right? Most of the staff members, for example, two of them we've recently flown out here to Dubai, just to come see us. And they initially found us through Instagram, just like friends. So okay, and also what I'm curious about, and just to give people some context, so you initially obviously invested into this other guy's coaching program from Greece. You got the model, and then what made you guys want to even, let alone myself, but just in general, get another coaching program? And then what made you guys choose our one?
So I think that value, like not value, like you can never stop learning, and I felt like there was a lot more to learn. We're in the first month, so I wanted to try it out. Told my team, and we did. Personally, I think it was a good idea, honestly, because there's a lot of value that we didn't get before, and there's obviously the group calls that you do, so I can like people can get to speak to you guys and actually like ask a question, so that's pretty good, and that's why I saw like you do the video calls, and there was like the video what's it called, like the calls that you guys do, that you have on the website, so that was like the initial reason.
Okay, you saw kind of like an example of what these calls could look like. The YouTube
Yeah,
video
yeah.
you're talking about,
Mm-hmm.
yeah. Yeah, fantastic. Yeah, I mean that's literally why I upload them, just so people get like a sneak peek or just a bit of an idea on what they could look like. And you're right, bro. Please don't ever lose this mindset about forever like learning, right? There is always more to learn. One thing that I just interviewed Carl from Estonia. He went from zero to $20,000 in his first month. And he's also just joined us just recently, bro.
Mm-hmm.
And the call that I had just with him, just literally an hour before you, I was just talking about him. Where what we could do with the group calls is maybe like a Saturday or a Sunday. Everybody jumps on. There's no like structure to it. Everybody's unmuted, so everybody can just talk whenever, and we just share random things that worked for us this week or last week, right? I feel like that would help a lot everybody because there are certain people who are better at certain things, right? Certain people in the Discord are better at like dating apps. Some people are really good at bots on Twitter and Instagram, and some people are really good at going viral on TikTok consistently. I feel like it'd be really good if we just all jumped on a call and just everybody just said like, hey, this week this worked for me and this didn't, so maybe look out for this and so on. What's your thoughts on that? Should we do that?
Yeah, man, that would be perfect because like there's this little community you guys built, and it
Mm-hmm.
would be very good if people actually went hop on calls and were like, oh, okay, this is good for me, this is good for me, like share ideas, and
Mm.
that's just gonna lead to people growing.
Yeah, yeah, I completely agree. I completely agree. Okay, I think we'll probably start doing that. So cool.
Good man.
Awesome. All right, bro. So this is, yeah, your second month in with the model. You've just got another one, and now the third one is signing on. I think you just had a call about yesterday, you said your team member did. Everything seems to be going pretty well. This your first model. You mentioned that there were some issues like with social media accounts getting blocked and so on and so on. Have you
Yeah.
guys managed to fix that? Kind of overcome that?
Yeah, we did just recently. We
Mhm.
tried a bunch of things and just like use a VPN, guys. Just
Yeah,
use VPNs and proxies. Honestly,
because
don't get your connection.
none of your models are in Greece, right?
No.
None. Yeah, yeah. Interesting. Interesting. Again, yeah, this is what I was speaking with Carl about because all of Carl's models are in Estonia, where he is at as well, and his chatters are there as well. So it just makes everything so much easier. Time zone is the same as well. Communication is nice and easy. But yeah, okay, cool, brother. So your next steps then is, I'm assuming, to find some chatters, which you're already doing, which sounds
Mhm.
fantastic. Is a random one for you. Just curious because this is what I would do if I was you. Are you guys posting content at all, like for yourselves as an agency on social media?
We're trying, not as much, but it was I was telling my teammate about it because we gotta actually it's like our brand, so we gotta promote it more
Mm-hmm.
just to get more people into the profile, maybe potential models as well,
Yeah.
chatters. That would be perfect. So we're looking into that right now.
Dude, definitely do it. Definitely do it. Right. So the best time, there's no like best time to do it, but like the sooner you start, the better. But what I'd recommend for people to do in terms of content is you should do it at least after your first model. Like if you don't have even one model, the content is not really going to be all that good, right? Because for me personally, how I like think about it and how I do it is I don't ever talk about like here's what you could do or should do. I tried to create content where it's like, hey, I got this result, and the way I done it is by doing this. And that content seems to resonate a lot more with people. I think also that's
Mhm.
why a lot of people say to me or jump on these calls and they're like, well, I signed up with you because you just seem very authentic. You just seem like a normal guy.
Yeah.
I think it's because a lot of the times on social media, I just share about what worked for me rather than like, hey, I think you should do this. Because a lot of people, they take that differently, you know? Nobody likes to be
Mhm.
told what to do, but they'll listen to, oh, here's what worked for this guy. So for you guys, what I'd recommend you guys doing is start producing a bunch of short form content. So like TikTok and Instagram Reels and YouTube Shorts um, on just giving advice to other girls on how they can go viral. And the way you want to present this advice is by like saying, hey, here's one of the models that we've recently, worked with. We helped her go from, for example, 1,000 to 6,000. And the way we're able to do this is by just simply using this one trick or this one hack. And you can make it up whatever that hack is, right? You obviously used
Yeah.
a bunch of different things to help to make extra 6K, but just choose one out of the bunch of things. So let's just say it was TikTok, for example. Um, and then what you can do is you can repurpose that same piece of content on like YouTube Shorts, Instagram, and TikTok. I would also try and jump on as many podcasts as well, and just start spreading the message, about you guys and start building that personal brand.
Okay.
Definitely,
Sounds good,
bro.
man.
Even for me, bro, literally, I mean, I can't show it now because when you open the photo, it disappears. But literally
Mhm.
just, and this is also why I was like 2 3 minutes late on this meeting, by the way, because I was on Instagram and this girl sent me a picture of her watching one of my podcasts that I recently done. And she was like, I thought I recognized you from somewhere. And she does OnlyFans herself. So that's like another inbound message right there. And this, by the way, for context, this podcast I done maybe 6 months ago, 7 months ago. So the point I'm trying to make is one piece of content you can create like from months ago, if not like a year ago, can still bring in inbound leads, right? Whereas
Exactly.
alternatively, bro, you guys will have to do a bunch of manual outreach and you only message one person, it can only reach one person. Whereas if you create one piece of content, it can reach a million people, if you get lucky. So yeah, I
Yeah. Yeah.
recommend you guys definitely doing some content. Definitely.
All right. We'll look into it.
Mm-hmm.
Sounds
Are,
good.
are all five of you guys in the same area, by the way, or are you guys all around Europe?
We're pretty split up right now. All of my four colleagues are in Greece. Right now, I'm in Norway, but we're going back to Greece. So we're from the same town, so it's good.
Perfect, bro. Definitely get an office. Here's another like thing that I never understood because for me, my mindset was always like, well, why the fuck should I spend money on an office when I can work from my laptop from my bedroom, right? Um, but you soon start to realize there are like by yourself in your bedroom with your laptop, you can only get so far, right? If
Yeah,
you really want to scale to those 50, 60, 70,000 a month revenue marks, like for your agency, you really need to build a brand and have a team. The best way to build a team is by having them in-house in an office. It's not a must, don't get me wrong, but I promise you that will help a lot. And again, it will help with content as well, bro. Because if you guys have like an office that you rent, you got like an LED sign with your logo, and you guys are
yeah,
banging
nice.
out content in your office, bro, that makes you guys look way more credible than any other agency out there.
Of course. It's also like it's good for escaping your bedroom, man. It's
There you go.
like many hours in here like gets your head full. So it's better to be in a place with all your colleagues, work
Yeah.
together, like share the knowledge together, be there actually, and it's just gonna work out better.
100%, 100%. I think it's also the biggest thing that I noticed for me when I had an in-house team is even the little things like when you're going for lunch with everybody, right? With the whole team, during that whole walk to getting lunch and eating lunch and walking back, during that half an hour or like an hour, hour and a half like break, that's where a lot of our great ideas came from. Like for us personally, um, because you're in a different mindset, right? You're not stressed. You're not like thinking about work. You're just doing whatever, chilling. And all of a sudden, the conversations come up, and you have a great, like one guy has a great idea. You build on it, and then before you know it, 3 months later, you've taken that idea, and it's made you an extra 20,000 a month for your business. So I
Yeah,
think
man,
that's
it's
another
perfect.
really interesting point. So cool, awesome, brother. I think your journey so far is really really good. You guys are on a great projection. Um,
Mhm.
I think your next steps, yeah. If I was you guys, I definitely would focus on now slowly starting to build that personal brand, doing some content. Make sure you guys are, still developing your marketing strategies, what's working, what's not. Getting 2 free chatters on board because you guys don't need many. You guys already have like a team of 5. Um,
Yeah,
use what you have and then just scale from there on. Yeah, then just scale from there on. I think as well, what you guys need to keep an eye out for is don't just remember like it's way better to have 5, 10 models who are all working full time and they're all making you anywhere from like 10 to 25 to 30K a month than it is to have like 25, 30 models who are only making you a couple grand. I think that's a lot of people fall into that problem as well early on because they think, okay, I get one model, I'll just stay with her, I'll figure it out, and then I'll get another one, and I'll get another one, and another one, another one. But that's actually not how you scale. So just make sure that you really, really understand who you need to work with. How do you
mhm,
pre-qualify them? How do you qualify a model? And then make sure you're very picky on who you actually bring on.
right. So
Awesome.
that's gonna be like near the future. That's what we're gonna do. Like now that we're at the start, we just took what we could and started learning from that. But near the future for sure, man. Yeah, you
Good.
gotta be picky because not all models are willing to put in the work. Of course.
That's it. That's it. That's the most important thing, bro. Doesn't matter about the looks, her location, none of this stuff. It's just her work ethic. How much time can she put into it? Um, and I think another one that's really important is what is she comfortable with, doing on OF, right? Because if she's not really comfortable with doing certain things, then absolutely fine. But you probably won't make that much money with her in comparison to another model who's happy to do, full on. So yeah,
Yeah.
cool, brother. Thank you so much for taking the time out of your day. I'll leave all your links down below. So if you're a girl watching this and you're interested in Manos's agency, then feel free to apply to his agency down below. I'm sure if you want your Instagram down below as well, I'll link that. You guys can
Right.
reach out to him. So cool. Thank you guys for watching. I'll see you guys on the next one.